Hi there crafters, Louise with you today. Welcome along and thanks for checking out this video. I'm creating a 9x12 scrapbook layout for Kitaholic Kits for the August kit. Now my hexagon punch has been AWOL. So I put it somewhere really safe to take to a retreat, and when I came home and unpacked, it was again somewhere safe, and I had no idea where it was, so I actually haven't used it for a little while. And recently, while I was doing something else, I came across this hexagon punch and I thought, yes, I need to get that out and use it. So here's a little reminder to utilize your punches and really get some super cool backgrounds happening on your layouts. Now I decided, because I sometimes like to create in 9x12, that I would do a black background today. And I know that I want to lay out these hexagon pages, but it's a matter of, not hexagon pages, these hexagon shapes, but I'm not actually sure where I want to put them. And I sort of have a bunch of photos that I pulled out, and I decide that I need to pick a photo. So we were lucky enough to go and visit the Jurassic exhibit at the Queensland Museum, and they had this little mosaic where you actually took a tiny little piece of Lego and added smaller pieces of Lego, and then they put that on the mosaic to actually make up a bigger picture. So it was a really fun experience, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. The kids loved it, and seeing your contribution to the mosaic was super fun as well. So I took a little snapshot, took a little selfie, and I thought that that mosaic would lend itself really well to the hexagon style shape that I've got going on here. Now, I did briefly consider adding that hexagon shape to the whole background, but I'm starting over this right-hand side, and it kind of starts to develop all on its own. And I do actually end up, as you can see from the finished product, keeping that sort of off to that right-hand side with a little section at the top left where I can pop my photos. So this really developed with no strict structure in mind. All I knew was that I had to get my hexagon cutters out and actually cut some hexagons and use up some of these patterned papers. They coordinate so well. I love when patterned papers work well together, but it can be a bit overwhelming with the patterns. So I definitely like this sort of ability to cut them down into smaller pieces. So you're still getting the experience of the papers, but it's not overwhelming to the eye. So having some fun here, I am adding those hexagons, working out where everything's got to go, and then I have to make up the hard decision of where everything else on the layout is going to go. So I'm certainly going to have a bit of a play and some experience around here. I know where my photo is going to go. I have no other structure in mind. So looking around at what else I have in the kit, I decided to go for the sticker sheet. So we've got that border sticker at the left-hand side that I've added, and I think this kind of really does help to finish it a little bit. I don't know why, but I feel like it just brings your focus and your attention to the photo and to the little hexagon that we've got going on. So loving that, the way this is finished. And I like that sticker is black as well, so it kind of blends in with the background. It's not too overwhelming to the eye. I'm going to go ahead and at this point trim all my hexagons so that this page will fit into an album, and then I can reevaluate and just have a look at how this is coming together. So I've got my title, which is Smile, and then I decide maybe I'll add some of these offcuts and just use a little bit more of the hexagon sort of shape and see how I can get this layout to develop. And so I add some more hexagons, and I keep adding hexagons, and it kind of develops a little mind of its own, which is totally fine. I love that the hexagon sort of has a hole in the middle, and you can see that sort of shape with the black background. So this actually works really well. I really like how this is finished. Now that I'm quite happy with the way that hexagon is looking, I can go ahead and just add some little sticker embellishments around the page. So a couple of little puffies, These are super cute. I think they blend really well, but they give that texture and dimension. So I had a lot of fun with this month's kit, and I think that once you sort of sit down and get creative with it, it's so easy to use, and it's always my hope that you guys will get some inspiration from these design team layouts, whether it's just ways to use the kit, ways to use products you've got at home, different things from past kits and stash items. So hopefully that's kickstarted your inspiration a little bit. I, of course, always encourage you to add your journaling. It's super important to make sure that you've at least got the subject's name or date or what's going on, even if you write it on the back of your layout, but certainly get some journaling on there somewhere. And thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you're subscribed to Kitaholic Kits, and of course, happy scrapping!